Hello, and how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're a returning viewer, I'm glad to have you back, and welcome to another episode of Justin Talks Games. Before we get into it, make sure to grab your drinks. That's right, I'm having another glass of the same stuff that I had in the last video. I can't remember what it's called. It has a lemon taste to it. It's supposed to make you feel better. Because as I said, if you didn't catch my last video, I'm sick again, so that's fun. It came out of nowhere, was all stuffed up. And then when, I couldn't sleep at all because of that, and then when I woke up, sore throat and nose and coughing and blah, 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 so annoying. But anyway, look, today I'd like to talk a little bit about Fallout New Vegas and for kind of like performance issues on PC and PS3, and I know it's kind of random. But it seems like anything, every single time I reply to a post that has to do with these things, whether it be on Reddit or Facebook or wherever, I'm always getting told I'm wrong, getting told, I'm dumb, and, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, go take your pills, old man, and go to sleep, blah, blah, stupid stuff like that, right? And this isn't a pity me post, because people are always going to be fucking idiots, if we're honest. But no, I just wanted to, I guess I have to explain myself, which is stupid. Realistically, Fallout New Vegas is very well known to be a very broken game on PC. There's no ifs and buts and arounds it. It is a very, very broken game. I love New Vegas. New Vegas is probably, one of my top 10 games of all time. I love Fallout New Vegas, but that doesn't erase the fact that it's a very, very broken game. And you try and play that game with no mods at all on PC? Yeah, right. You're not getting out of Good Springs. The game will crash before you even get out of Good Springs, before you get out of the first town. And if you get out of the first town, I give it half an hour, 45 minutes before the game hard crashes and freezes on you. That's just how it is. The game is very broken. My personal experience with it, and I mean, it's not just my experience, because you go on any YouTube channel and watch any YouTuber who, plays, who does challenge videos or whatever, or does playthroughs of it. At one point in one video or another, they will mention or make a comment on how the game crashed on them. You can go to anybody. You can go to, Paul's videos from Mitten Squad. God rest his soul. He probably, I haven't watched his videos in a long time, but I'm pretty sure he mentioned the game crash a couple of times. There's many, many others that also mention that the game crashes. Actually, fun fact for the Mitten Squad, anytime he went near Grandma Sparkles in Fallout 3, his game would crash. I don't know why. He called it the curse of Grandma Sparkles or whatever, and anytime he went near Grandma Sparkles, his Fallout 3 would crash. It was kind of funny. I've personally never had that issue, and I don't know anybody that has, but I just, just a funny fact. But yes, Fallout New Vegas, like I said, it's very broken without mods. You try and play that game vanilla, and yeah, either you're not making it out of Good Springs, or I give it about 15 to 20 minutes. Once you get out of Good Springs, maybe get into a combat encounter or something, and then bang, your game's gonna crash. Now, as I was saying about my experience was even worse. When I was recording Fallout New Vegas for the channel, which was a long time ago now, man, I had crashes. That's why a lot of my videos are like 2, 3, 4 hours long, and I promise I'll never do videos that long again. Looking back, so I do apologize for that. But, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I do apologize. As you guys know, I don't like coughing and stuff on video. I can't help it today, though. But yeah, my experience, I crashed quite a bit of time. I had a 50-50 chance when clicking on any cell loading door, so like going into a building, going into a new area, anything like that. I had a 50-50 chance, and boom, and the game would crash. That's just how the PC version is. It's such a mess. Now, if we move to PS3, I had a way better experience on PlayStation 3. And apparently a lot of people can't they can't concept that. They can't concept that the PS3 is more stable. Now I'm not saying it's perfect, because the PS3 version, I want to disclaim, the PS3 version has its issues of its own as well. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, the PS3 version is so perfect, it's so amazing. No, the PS3 has its issues too. But compared to vanilla PC version, it almost is, oh my god, it's so perfect. You can walk through town, you can do this, you can do that, you can play for quite some time without any issue, without any crashing or anything. The PS3 version is more stable. Now, there's going to be people who, follow others that they've read online, that the PC version is better, blah, 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 who will bash you for it. But in reality is that the PS3 version is more stable. It's in my opinion, and I'm going to get hated for this. Brace yourself. I find the PS3 version the better version. Now, again, that's just my opinion. So don't come to me too hard now. But that's just my opinion. The PS3 version is better. And, you don't need to turn the radio off, do this, do that. Like, people say in the comments. You don't need to do any of that. Now, to get into the issues of the PS3 version, now, you're not going to be crashing every 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes. Now, that's not to say that the game doesn't crash. I've had the game hard freeze on me, quite a few times over the many, many, many years that I've played New Vegas on PS3. But your biggest issue is, if you're playing on PS3, is going to be, if you're playing, if you're playing for multiple hours at a time, and you go to a few places like Camp McCarran, Red Rock, Freeside, the exterior to Big Mountain, all of them, the game will crawl down to single-digit frames. And that's a memory issue, unfortunately. That's why that happens. So, you just spam start, save your game, and restart your PS3. And there you go. You fixed your problem. But yeah, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, without mods, and I've had a couple people comment back to me saying, oh, the unofficial patch fixes everything that you're saying. Da, da, da. It's like, yeah, unofficial, keyword unofficial, not official, so meaning mod. So it doesn't count towards what I was saying. I've had a few people say that and try and think they're being smart, and be like, oh, well, the unofficial patch, fixes all that. Okay, well, I said not modded. Unofficial means not officially from Bethesda or Obsidian, so therefore the unofficial patch is technically a mod. So it's not what I'm talking about. So yeah, just the PS3 version is more stable than the PC version. It's more playable out of the box than the PC version. But again, I'm not trying to say, oh, the PS3 version is golden rainbow, it's perfect, amazing. Again, like I said, it has its issues, and I explain the issues. It's, you play a long time and it slows down in certain areas, and you have to restart your game. And also sometimes in the loading screen where the thing spins, sometimes it'll hard freeze. Sometimes it'll hard freeze in the middle of combat if there's a lot of stuff going on. It'll hard freeze and you'll have to restart the game. So I'm not saying that the PS3 version is like I said. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm not saying that the PS3 version is golden perfect. As it does have its issues, just like PC. But, and what I'm saying is that the PS3 version is the more stable version of the two. But apparently people can't wrap their heads around that, and I guess people are thinking they can't comprehend that I'm saying that both have issues. They just pick out me saying, oh, PS3 version's better. Oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. Blah, blah. Like, no. I know both have issues. I know both have a lot of issues. But I'm just saying that the PS3 version is more stable. Now, I don't think anybody from Reddit's going to watch this video, because I'm not going to post it in any Fallout groups or anything. So if anybody comes across it, then they'll come across it. If not, whatever. Maybe I'm just making this video just to talk to make myself feel better. Who knows? But yeah, I'm not going to repeat myself. You guys heard what I said. I find the PS3 version better because it's a little more stable. Not that it's, 1,000 times better or perfect, but you'll get more playtime out of a vanilla experience with the PS3 version over the PC version. That's all. That's what I will end this video with. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment. I can't even talk today. That's, my head's all over the place because I haven't slept very well. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all that fun kind of stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, have a wonderful day.